Hey everyone. Pastor Evans's extravagant lifestyle, characterized by a luxurious estate, high-end cars, and lavish vacations, captivated his followers, who viewed these blessings as signs of divine favor due to his dedicated service and faith. However, this opulence sparked skepticism among some, questioning whether such grandeur could align with the humility he often preached. His wife, a devoted partner who supported him throughout his rise, embodied grace and commitment in public, attending his sermons and celebrating milestones with him. Yet, beneath her composed facade, she harbored her own struggles and experiences that contrasted with the image they projected to the world. Pastor Evans, known for his inspiring sermons and successful ministry, faced growing scrutiny as rumors about his extravagant lifestyle began to surface among church members. Initially dismissed as jealousy, concerns about his lavish spending, frequent first-class travel, and high-profile events intensified over time. Insiders within the ministry started to uncover discrepancies in financial records, revealing that donations were mysteriously vanishing, and funds meant for charity were not always properly allocated. These whispers, once subtle, began to threaten the carefully maintained image of the pastor and his ministry. Pastor Evans's wife is increasingly troubled by her husband's behavior, which raises suspicions about his integrity as a spiritual leader. Over the years, she has managed her role with grace, but recent signs of unease have become hard to ignore. She overhears hushed phone calls and notices unexplained absences, while his vague responses and distant demeanor add to her concerns. Financial irregularities, including large withdrawals and unfamiliar invoices, further paint a troubling picture. When she attempts to confront him about these issues, he dismisses her worries, leaving her feeling unsettled and questioning the man she once revered. A woman grapples with her loyalty to her husband, a charismatic leader she has supported for years, as doubts about his integrity begin to surface. Despite her long-standing trust in him, she becomes increasingly unsettled by the realization that he is hiding secrets that could jeopardize their family and community. Torn between her desire to protect his image and the moral implications of remaining silent, she faces an internal conflict, intensified by overhearing a conversation that suggests his dealings extend beyond their shared faith. The weight of her discovery forces her to confront the troubling possibility that her husband is not who she believed him to be. Pastor Tony Evans's wife grapples with the unsettling realization that her husband is living a double life, as whispers of suspicion within their congregation escalate into a storm of doubt in her heart. Determined to uncover the truth, she begins her investigation despite her fears. Her search leads her to financial records that reveal alarming patterns, including large sums of money being funneled from the church's accounts into private bank accounts under various names. This discovery shatters her perception of their life together and forces her to confront the reality of her husband's hidden actions. A woman discovers that her husband has been embezzling church funds, disguising the money as charitable donations sent to non-existent shell companies. Her investigation reveals a six-figure withdrawal labeled as a community outreach program that was actually funneled to a private investment firm. As she delves deeper, she uncovers numerous similar transactions obscured by complex financial language. The shocking revelation of her husband's financial misconduct is compounded by the discovery of inappropriate and flirtatious messages exchanged with a much younger woman, indicating a betrayal that goes beyond financial deceit. This unsettling combination of embezzlement and infidelity leaves her reeling as she confronts the reality of her husband's actions. The protagonist uncovers a painful truth about her husband, a pastor, as she discovers evidence of his infidelity and deceit. Through hotel records, phone calls, and travel itineraries, she realizes he has been living a double life, engaging with multiple women while exploiting his position for personal gain. The emotional weight of these revelations is overwhelming, as she grapples with the betrayal not only of her trust, but also of the faith placed in him by their congregation. This shocking discovery shatters her perception of the man she supported and loved for decades. The wife of Pastor Evans bravely confronted her husband's hidden wrongdoings during a church service, sharing her findings with trusted church leaders beforehand. On the day of her speech, the congregation was eager to hear her message, and she felt a mix of fear and determination as she stood before them. Her voice grew
Initially
stronger as she revealed her husband's betrayal of the values he preached, including faith, honesty, and integrity. Her candid account of his financial misdeeds and infidelity shocked the audience, contrasting sharply with the polished sermons they were used to. The media quickly picked up on the story, amplifying the impact of her revelations. The story of Pastor Tony Evans's scandal quickly spread beyond the church, attracting significant media attention and public scrutiny. Reporters sought comments from both the pastor and the woman who made allegations against him, leading to a swift and intense public reaction. Many congregation members felt shocked and betrayed, not only by the pastor but also by the church that had allowed his behavior to go unchecked. While some praised the woman for her bravery in coming forward, others criticized her for allegedly undermining the church. Despite the backlash, she remained resolute, believing that her decision to speak out was essential, regardless of the personal consequences. The revelations about Pastor Evans profoundly affected the church community, shaking the trust that had been placed in him as a spiritual leader. The text invites readers to delve into a compelling narrative that highlights themes of betrayal and redemption within a faith community. It encourages engagement through liking, sharing, and subscribing for more insightful stories that reveal the deeper truths behind sensational headlines. Thanks for watching.